Hello viewers and welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Top Notch Productions. This is your channel where we discuss digital education matters. We are here today to talk about the analysis of the set books. Remember that we have been talking about our set books, and currently we have been discussing Fathers of Nations by Paul B. Vita and The Samaritan by John Lara. In today's program, we would want to take you through John Lara's play, The Samaritan. I believe that you enjoyed our plot of Act 1, Scene 1. We had taken you through the same, and we believe that you were able to learn something from our discussions. Kindly, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, do so, because we have so much for you, things that you can learn when we discuss these books. This morning, I would like to take you through the plot and probably the styles in Act 1, Scene 1. In Act 1, Scene 1, the first idea that comes out very clearly is the idea of innovation, because two students at Sakrada Secondary School have come up with an innovation, an application named the Samaritan. And it is this innovation that actually helps in good governance, because people now upload information to this application or on this application, and any person who is involved in any act of corruption actually is mentioned, because they get this information from their surrounding and also around the environment, and that tells you that it is a good innovation that can assist and can bring order in our community. Because if you participate in any act of corruption, obviously someone would upload this information on the Samaritan application, and finally you will be caught. Now, when Montano talks to Alvita that he had actually envisioned a future, Alvita also tells Montano that she also had envisioned a future, and in our future he saw that technology had actually replaced the so-called the human skills, so much so that what previously was done by human beings is now done by machines. And that tells you that in future there will be technology that would change the world, and even the human skill may not be needed maybe in future, so that people would adopt to machines and technological inventions that will solve the human problems. So that is according to Alvita. We also realize that in his vision, he had seen that there is a technology where drugs were developed, and these drugs would even generate the human cells, and in a way people were living longer than what was expected. So we realize that this book actually talks about innovations. Are we able to engage our students, like Nicole has engaged the students of Sakrada Secondary School, to be able to come up with an application or an innovation that helps the problems that we have in our society? So as teachers, do we engage our students so that they come up with modern technology or innovations that can sort out the human problems? So innovation and human technology and modern technology is one of the themes that is discussed in this book. Apart from that, there are issues of climate change, because when you read through the text, we are told that we have problems, so much so that the pattern of our climate has changed. No more rains. In fact, we are told in this text that rains only come once in a year, and therefore we are discussing issues of climate change that has affected the society that is in this book. We are told that so many things are happening that are connected to climate change, so that people no longer even have enough to eat. They have resorted to eating insects. They have also resorted to eating rodents and even some sea animals. And that is not even enough, because it is like they have exhausted what is in the sea, and they're now resorting to eating some bizarre items like the gunny bags and even the plastics. So in a way, this book talks about issues of climate change and how issues of climate change have affected the human life. Apart from the issues of climate change, we also have issues of leadership and governance. And we realize that in the municipality, and that is the so-called the society that is in this text, the Samaritan, people now lack integrity, and when procurement is done, we realize that there are some irregularities because we do not know who supplies what to where and how much money has been used. And therefore, this technology, and that is the innovation, has helped the people now to know what is happening. They want to discuss who actually supplied what to who and at what price. And therefore, the application is now helping on what we call good governance. But again, it is at this level where the mayor gets alarmed, because to him, this thing can be misused by those who would want to besmirch the names of maybe the officials of the municipality. And to him, this thing can actually peddle around lies and certain things that would affect the leaders of the municipality. And that is why he's worried. And at the end of it all, actually, he postpones the launching of the Samaritan app and the award to these students that have come up with this innovation. So there are issues of governance. We have issues with procurement. We have issues with corruption, because one of the areas that this particular act and scene looks at in terms of its theme is a corruption that is in this municipality. One, we realize that at the very beginning, when Montano actually envisions the future, he sees Alvita as a cobbler, and as Alvita's nose is running. And why is Alvita's nose running? It is running because of the issues of the environment. There is a big garbage in the municipality, and that has affected the environment, and it is a big rot in the society. So it symbolizes the rot that we have in the society. So we don't just read through that symbolism of the garbage that has been uncollected, but what do we see? We see a society that is engaged in corruption, and it is that corruption that actually affects even the mind of Alvita in this particular future that Montano has been able to envision. So even as we talk about the issues of corruption, we also realize that issues of unemployment are also insinuated in the text, because we are told by Montano that Alvita was lucky to have actually had a job of a cobbler. There were so many graduates that did not have employment. So the issue of unemployment is also brought out in this particular act and scene. So as we continue to discuss and to engage, kindly remember that we have certain issues, certain things that have been discussed. And so far, I have discussed about climate change as one of them. I have also discussed innovation and modern technology as another. We have also dealt with issues of governance and poor leadership. And under that, we have other things like corruption, we have unemployment, and so on and so forth. So kindly be our guests and continue to enjoy the programs that we bring along. This was Mr. Oyuga Zedekiah Umolo, a teacher of English and literature, and your analyst in this particular act and scene. Continue to enjoy our programs. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do so and be part of this great discussion. We'll be bringing the guest speakers, and we will be having so many people coming over to share with us the knowledge that we need. Thank you, and may God bless you abundantly.